guys, welcome back to In the Alley. My name is Cody. Glad you guys are back for another video where we are going to be previewing the 8:05 matchup versus the Bay Area Panthers and the Arizona Rattlers. Now, we got a fun game here. We got a fun game here. Bay Area 6-1. I'll just pull the preview card. We'll chat about it here. Pull our preview card, 8:05 p.m. Central Time, YouTube and Caffeine TV, live from the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. The Bay Area Panthers 6-1, 5-1 in the West, taking on the Arizona Rattlers, who are 4-3, 2-3 in the West. Now, I just realized I forgot to give my little player circle to Garrett Kettle, so just picture him right there, smiling at you. But let's take a look at our statistical leaders for both teams. Daquan Neal leads in rushing and passing for the Panthers. I think he has the starting job now. We'll see. But we'll see if it's still going to be a two-quarterback tandem between Felix Harper or Daquan Neal. I think Neal's probably going to start. But he leads in those respective categories. JT Stokes leads Bay Area in receiving yards. Daytona Jackson, BJ Tafalele, and Tyler Watson, I think is it? Tyler Watson leads for Bay Area in their respective defensive categories. On the Arizona side, Garrett Kettle, he is actually leading when it comes to passing yards. Now, does he get the start? I think Dalton Sneed is actually going to start this game, but Garrett Kettle leads passing-wise at least for this week. Shannon Brooks leads for the running category, and receiving yards goes to Glenn Gibbons Jr. Theo Majette, Connor Taylor, and Jermaine Dobbs lead in their respective defensive categories there for them for the Rattlers. So let's talk about some players to watch. Shane Simpson, I have him down as a player to watch for Bay Area. 72 yards rushing on 10 carries, 2 touchdowns, 4 catches, 50 yards, and another 2 touchdowns. He's all over the place. I think he replicated something like that the other week. He's been good. He's been very, very good catching balls out of the backfield, rushing the ball. I'll talk injury report, but I believe Stafford Anderson just got put on injured reserve. He is your running back. Shane Simpson will be the guy. So look out for Sugar Shane, if I can talk. And I think we'll be seeing a little bit more of him. It'll be up to Arizona's defense to stop him. You see why Connor Taylor is my player to watch on that side. Defensively, Darren Hungerford. I mean, it's the same thing for both these teams. They're, dare I say, mirror images of each other. 6.5 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 1 sack. You need more of it. I know it's going to be easier said than done. I've said that in almost every preview, but Darren Hungerford is going to have to pressure Dalton Sneed in his first game back and give him the jitters. Simple as that. You have to get after him. You have to make him uncomfortable. You have to make sure that his timing is off, because you know it's going to take a second for him to build it. Can he get back? I know he's been practicing. I'm sure he's been practicing. He's been building that chemistry back. He's been on and off all season. You got to make sure that he stays a little rusty in this game. On the other side, Shannon Brooks, 77 yards on 14 carries and 2 touchdowns, 2 catches for 22 yards. Not nearly effective in the passing game as Shane Simpson, but again, kind of a mirror image when it comes to it. Brooks will need to do more of the same here, just like Shane Simpson will, in order to take some of that heat off of Dalton Sneed and that passing game, and also probably catch some screen plays out of the backfield. Defensively for the Rattlers, Connor Taylor, same thing. Is it going to be Felix Harper? I don't think so. If it's Daquan Neal, you saw how Northern Arizona was able to get after Daquan Neal a little bit. He has looked a little shaky in the pocket for some games, for some plays. Connor Taylor blitzing right up the middle, putting pressure in his face. If you can stop him from scrambling, see if they can pass the ball. I mean, Arizona has a chance, right? Let's talk serious history. Arizona leads 3-2. Last meeting, though, week 3, earlier this year, Bay Area won 47-41. However, I do believe, reading the Arizona Central website, I don't think Dalton Sneed was part of that game, nor do I believe Dylan Winfrey was either, and I think they are both back. So we'll talk about that in the injury report. Panthers are favored on the road by a field goal. Money line is juiced to them, and an over-under of 88.5. So let's go talk about those injuries, our rosters, bets, predictions, and we'll finish the preview. All right, so injury report popping up. A short-term injured reserve here for the Panthers: Stadford Anderson, Pierre Williams, Josh Zacher, and Tavon Grant. So quite a bit of firepower on that short-term injured reserve. Oh, and you still have 3 players that are suspended, and Morris Joseph, Sue Kamara, and Joe Fouché. This will be their final game before they're eligible to return, so you got to make the most of it. On the Arizona side, Kobe Smith, Cliff Porter, Rashawn Yates, and Isaiah Huff. I think those other 3 were there last week. I think Huff is the newest addition. Dalton Sneed and Dylan Winfrey coming off. Let's go take a look at those rosters and see where these teams are. All right, 25-man roster. As always, let's go to the offensive side for the away team. The only change is they have added a Jair Joseph on the offensive line side. I don't know if he's going to suit up or play. Could just be a depth position addition. They do have Morian Walker, who played for Arizona last year or 2 years ago, so maybe a little bit of some inside information. We'll see. Defensively for the Panthers, Darren Hungerford is back. I know BJ Tafalele probably will move down to that defensive line role, and that's really it. I didn't see them really add anything else when it came to that. I know they've got Nathaniel Aguayo and Keontae Northington that they've signed just a couple weeks before that. We'll see. I know they both have gotten into the games and stuff, but yeah, more of the same from the Panthers. For the Arizona side, I think Sneed starts. Shannon Brooks is your running back. More of the same on the wide receiving core: Miles, Gibbons. We'll see if Niger Jackson or Kertrell Haywood get in. Corey Reed's gotten some nice passes. Nothing changes offensively. Defensive line, nothing. Is this the week that Traveris Farrell gets in? I'm not sure. Connor Taylor has looked like the guy. Nothing changes on the defensive backs. Dawson Evans stays there. So not really much changed, if anything. They've gotten players back with Winfrey, Merriweather. They're starting to get healthy, are the Rattlers. So that being said, let's go take a look at our prediction, and we'll get on out of here. All right, best bet, Arizona money line. I think they win. They're at home. I know Bay Area is a tough opponent. There's just something about Arizona that I like this week. They're getting healthy. I think Dalton Sneed coming back, they have that opportunity to win. It'll be close, but I do think Arizona does end up with a victory here. That being said, though, I'm not shocked if Bay Area does come back and pull out a victory and upset. They are the favorite for a reason, but I don't know. There's just something about this team starting to get healthy. Are they starting to peak a little bit, starting to get that little bit of a hot streak before the playoff run or whatever the case? There's something about Arizona right now where I'm just like, all right, now here it is. Now here's the Kevin Guy redemption tour that I've been waiting to see. Let's see if it starts. So Arizona money line. Let's see if we can cash it. Let's go take a look at our prediction. We'll get on out of here. All right. Prediction 43-39. I think the Rattlers win. Like I said in the money line bet, it's going to be close. I think there's just something that Arizona does that puts them over the top. Bay Area, they were able to not get out by the skin of their teeth, but they had a close game against Northern Arizona. I know the score will probably show it as a little bit closer than what it probably was, but I don't know. Bay Area's just been kind of playing with fire. Games against San Diego, games against Northern Arizona. They've had just some of these close games. I think that luck might run out one of these times, and I think this is the time. I think this is the time where it finally runs out. Arizona just gets the better of them. I mean, what can I say? That's just how I feel. I think Arizona will just make a couple more plays than Bay Area. It might come down to a final play. I don't know, but I think the Rattlers do get the win. I truly do. But that's it. That's it for me. That's the preview, the prediction, the bet, the rosters, anything and everything in between. So that being said, that's it for me. I'm taking off here. If you guys want, you can watch all the other previews and predictions and stuff along those lines. If not, it's fine by me too. That's the reason I kind of wanted to do this. That way you're not scrolling through trying to find your team on an hour-long video. So take the time out to watch this. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to do it. It truly means a lot to me. The big fans of the Indoor Football League, and here's to hoping that the Rattlers do come out with a victory and all the other bets that I made and all the other previews come true too. But anyway, I'm taking off here, guys. I do truly love and appreciate every single one of you that takes the time to watch these. That being said, I'm going to take off here. I got a lot of football to watch this weekend. I'm going to be watching it just along with you guys. So, till then, see you.